Just after the sun comes up, it's busy at the Swim Fort Lauderdale practice pool. Some swimmers just here for exercise, others preparing for competition. You can't tell from a distance, but there is one swimmer here different from all the rest.
I don't think there are words to describe it. As an athlete, he is 100% an athlete.
23-year-old ABBAS KARIMI is one of the fastest swimmers at the club with his strong kick and unwavering work ethic. He got out of the pool to tell us how he manages to beat almost everyone.
When I swim, it's just, I forget about everything else, you know. Swimming, I feel like, you know, I don't feel like I don't have arms, you know, when I'm swimming. It's give me the freedom, and when I get out of the water, I feel like I'm reborn. You know, that's how I feel.
ABBAS is a world champion swimmer. He won second place at the Paralympic World Championships in Mexico and made it into the finals last year in London.
I feel like something big is about to happen, something exciting is about to happen, and that's about competing and become a champion.
But it's been a long journey for this champion. ABBAS was born without arms in Kabul, Afghanistan, where he learned to swim in a river before finding a pool to train in.
As a kid, I got bullied a lot from the kids. You know, in my age, they was calling me armless or cripple or whatever. And I was grown as a very angry kid. And to just defend myself and not get bullied, I started kickboxing in the age of 12. You know, doing some mixed martial arts and just to learn self-defense.
To succeed as a competitive swimmer, ABBAS knew he had to leave Afghanistan. So at age 16, he left his family behind and fled to Iran, and then walked 3 straight days through the mountains to make it to Turkey.
One night we stayed in the mountain from night to in the morning, and in the morning I was not feeling my legs because it was cold, it was so cold during the night, and there was nothing to eat. I was so hungry, and I felt on that time I was regret. That's why I put myself in this journey, but there was no way to go back. So I had to keep moving forward until I reached Turkey.
With the help of the United Nations, ABBAS eventually made it to America as a refugee and is now training in Fort Lauderdale with coaches who are learning just as much from him as he is from them.
Other swimmers next to him can be going all out, cranking their arms through the water, have fins on, and he's still the same guy training just as hard right next to them, and oftentimes he's beating them.
For ABBAS, it's all about the kick. His has to be stronger, so his workouts focus totally on his legs.
For a swimmer, I grew up learning that, you know, the various skills that you have to learn to be a good swimmer are what's going to make you great. And he's kind of shown me flip it on the back of its head, because every single workout he's always only working his kick, and he's always bringing that attention to detail because he knows that he's limited in other ways.
Everyone has challenges. Ours are just packaged differently. You know, nobody's life is perfect. Everybody has a challenge. His is just very obvious. And life goes on, and he's making the most of it. And so the lesson I learned is, oh gosh, I could be a lot better person than I am. Well, I thought I was.
ABBAS is training for the Tokyo Paralympics in 2021, hoping to make it to the podium in the 50 butterfly, his specialty.
I do get tired, I do get sore, I suffer almost every day, you know, because of the hard practices. But that's part of being a champion, you know. If you want to be a champion, you have to make sacrifices and, you know, suffering and being in pain every day. You have to enjoy it. And I enjoy the pain, and I will enjoy the reward also.
It's that champion mentality that keeps him training 6 days a week. He's far from his home in Afghanistan, but is building a new life 8,000 miles away in Fort Lauderdale to achieve his dreams. Brian Entin, News Nation.